Last week, I made Disney World on my Animal Crossing island, and I've been thinking lately, it'd be really cool if my Animal Crossing villagers became some type of Disney characters to fit the theme and keep it going. So I looked at my villagers, and then I watched this movie. I watched Sleeping Beauty for the first time, and I was like, you know what? What if I made all my villagers Disney princesses? That would be really fun, and I can turn their house into a themed area for the island to really pop. So let's do it. So I was looking around and I was like, okay, which villagers could fit which kind of Disney princess? And of course I looked at Flurry immediately and I was like, look, you're already made out of snow, alright? You're practically Elsa. Heck, behind closed doors, I don't know what's going on in your Animal Crossing house, Flurry, but you could be having some Flurry Elsa powers. So you're gonna be Elsa and it's gonna be really cool. Alright, so I started off with these blue and yellow flowers. It's not too often I find pretty looking flowers on my island because my island's like a desert and nothing grows here and everything's like dead, and yeah, it's very rare to find fresh looking flowers on my island, so I gotta use them to celebrate. So I'm getting the blue ones and the white ones because that's Elsa's color pattern, so it will work perfectly. It's also Flurry's. Look at her house. It's blue, it's white. Oh, this is gonna look perfect. This video is sponsored by Disney Emoji Blitz. It's a super fun match 3 game that uses iconic characters across the entire Disney empire, from Star Wars to Pixar and of course all the legendary Disney princesses. They're all there. You can download the game for free using the link in the description below. The game is available on mobile devices and tablets, so it's got you covered. Using my link specifically will help support my channel. I'm also hosting my very own sweepstakes, how fun, where 3 randomly selected gamers will win a $10 Nintendo gift card. Stay tuned for more details on how to win later. There are so many fun characters in this game, from Nemo to Buzz Lightyear all the way to Mickey Mouse and Maleficent. This game covers all the bases, giving you tons of your favorite Disney characters to choose from and play with. The game also gets updated with new characters from across the Disney empire, so it never gets stale. They now have Death Troopers from Mandalorian, which I just find so funny to play with right next to more innocent characters like Anna from Frozen. So seeing a Death Trooper with Anna, it's pretty wild. I love it. So I think it's time for you to give this game a try. And while you're at it, have a shot at winning a $10 gift card. Like I said, I'll be doing a giveaway of 3 Nintendo gift cards. All you have to do is download the game using my link from the description of this video, screenshot yourself reaching level 10 in the game, and tag me on Twitter at NikachuOfficial to register. Winner will be picked in just a few weeks, so go get to it. And it's gonna look perfect with this brand new snow, baby. I'm going to download some snow and I'm gonna put it all over my island. I don't know how the physics of this works because it's obviously like 90 degrees outside in Animal Crossing right now, so I don't know how the snow is not gonna melt, but I'm not gonna ask any questions. I'm dressed up as Elsa. Nothing can stop me. Let it go. She once said. So I'm going to put the snow down, and honestly, I'm just assuming Flurry likes snow because she looks like she's made out of snow and she's, you know, named Flurry. But who knows? She might hate the snow. She might come back home and be like, this is my personal nightmare. But anyways, here's the snow, and it looks really cute with the blue flowers and the white flowers. It's like a nice, like, icy color scheme, which looks pretty. It's very tundra-like because it's like desert but also snow. Yeah, it's pretty cool, I must say. And then I got this like poster of Elsa that I'm gonna put up here, and it's a party. I mean, who lives here? Elsa, obviously. No, actually, Flurry lives there, but you know, you gotta pretend. Okay, so there's also a refrigerator because it's, you know, cold. There's ice. I really don't have any ice or snow items, so a refrigerator is the best we can do. And look how cute the snowflakes are on the ground and like the big star fragments. Oh my god, kind of perfect, I must say. We kind of killed it. Next is one of my personal favorites, the movie of this. If you haven't watched it, you should definitely go watch it. The Princess and the Frog is so good. As I was building Elsa's house, I walked by Kiki, who was fishing, but her fishing rod was like inside the mountain, and she looks so concentrated, like she's about to catch like a whale, but she's like it's obviously not going in the water. I thought it was really funny. I had to share. So the villager I decided to make Tiana is Pom Pom because frogs, ducks, they both swim. They're like in shallow pond-like waters. The alligator is not that close to a frog, so I can't do Gale, and none of my other villagers can swim. So this is the princess and the duck, because that's what Pom Pom is. Anyways, I'm turning her house into like the habitat of a frog. Like if I had to imagine where a frog would live, it'd be like this kind of watery, shallow waters, like kind of around land too, because frogs are amphibians. Ducks, don't even get me started. I don't know what they are. They're either an amphibian or a bird. Don't judge me. It's either one of those. I don't know. Maybe you'll have to comment down below and let me know. But anyways, yeah, I'm trying to like do this really cool like shallowy water area where there's like land, but then like some holes of water, and then there's like rivers nearby, and then the waterfalls right behind. I think that'd be a really cool location for a Tiana inspired, Princess and the Frog inspired villager living area habitat. I really like when people, when they make their Animal Crossing islands, do like really special areas for each villager. Like this person has all gold in their lawn because they love rich things, or this villager has a bunch of sports equipment outside their house and like a gym attached because they're a jock villager. I like when people do that. So, you know, kind of having an area where maybe like a duck would live is also really cool just to have my Animal Crossing in general. And now I'm adding the oh my gosh, I love the lily pads. I don't know why, but I think lily pads are like the coolest thing. Every time I see one in real life, I stop and stare for a second. They're just so cool, don't you think? And I'm just trying to make it look very natural, like nature instead of like a man-made area. Like imagine if you played an Animal Crossing adventure game and you found where like Pom Pom lived in the story. Like I feel like this would be a cool habitat for my Animal Crossing villager to live, instead of just like a random island, you know, like something more specific to them. And I think it looks really cool, especially with the lily pads, the tiki torches too. I left them there because, you know, when you think that, you think beach and cool vibes too, which, you know, we're just going for that really fun water area. And I really like this. It looks really pretty. So this is Pom Pom the duck with the Princess Tiana inspired house. Alright, next up is Sleeping Beauty. I just told you guys today I watched this movie, and it was a very fun time. I really enjoyed it. I've never watched Sleeping Beauty before, and I didn't realize so many references in real life that I've heard my entire life were from this movie I never watched. So that's what's really cool when that happens when you watch a classic movie. Anyways, I decided Judy to be the Sleeping Beauty because you'll see later in the video why that's so much, it's a fun concept. But here's Zucker. Zucker says there's a weird rumor going around, some folks that they're saying that none of this is real. None of it. The Animal Crossing villagers are onto the game. They say the island is just a game and everything we say or do is just to amuse someone else. And I don't know, I kind of maybe believe it. So many things would make more sense. Is he on to Tom Nook? Oh my gosh. Have you ever wondered why fruits grow so fast? What the heck is he talking? And there's pretty music everywhere. Does Tom Nook make any? Oh my gosh, he's exposing Tom. Yeah, I'll buy your seashells so you can give me back money of the house I'm selling you. Now he's explaining capitalism and everything. He says it's all so obvious. Our lives are fake. We should all saw it a long time ago. This is like the most meta conversation. Oh, I'm just joking. It's just a joke. That is the producers, the writers of Animal Crossing, like talking to us through the game. That's like breaking the fourth wall. I'm a little creeped out right now, but I love it. I'm like, Zucker just called it out. Zucker is like the Nostradamus of the Animal Crossing world right now. I'm very impressed. Did you see the cute little transition I just did of the Dodo Airlines? I felt like it was like a cute 80s moment. I don't know, I really loved it. It was like cinema. Anyways, I'm now clearing out the sand. Alright, you know I love my desert core island where it's a bunch of sand and just random stuff. I love it so much, but I have to add a little bit of a foresty area because I just watched this movie and I was really paying attention to the scenery. It was very naturey and squirrels and trees and beautiful flowers and fairies and twinkles everywhere. It was very lush and like very full of life, and it felt like a magical forest. So I wanted to get that vibe, and the fact that it's in the middle of the desert kind of makes it more special too. It like really stands out. I really like it. Finally, we have one last villager that has to make a transformation. It's Apple. Apple says, to be totes honest, this is the time of the day I get sleepiest. Suspicious. Sus, if you ask me. Apple, well, Judy is Sleeping Beauty, and we know Judy and Apple, they have beef. They hate each other. It's like the biggest thing on my island. It's the biggest beef of 2021, Apple versus Judy. And all of a sudden, Gale says, I hate Apple in the middle of the Sleeping Beauty forest. You know what Apple's about to do, folks. You know what she's about to do. She's about to call Maleficent and take down Judy. It's pretty epic, I must say. She is pretty magical, and she's got quite the powers. I can totally see Apple becoming a dragon and shooting fire at Judy because she is pretty petty. But I gotta add more area to Apple's play. She's singing. I don't know if Maleficent's quite the Las Vegas pop star vibe that Apple kind of is. I don't know if Maleficent really fits that vibe, but Apple is definitely Maleficent. There's no question. So I'm adding a bunch of castle flooring here, like nice white brick that definitely gives you like a medieval, you know, it's like a kingdom castle area. Very cool for Maleficent. Apple writes on her door, out playing, come find me. She doesn't really look like she's playing. She looks like she's just kind of walking around in the heat for no reason. I don't know, she's got the insect catcher, the bug catcher thing, the bug net, but she really is doing nothing. She can't even catch the bugs. So she's kind of idling around in the heat. Anyways, Apple's talking about how she feels so weird with people looking in her windows, which again is very sus because Maleficent's probably hiding some scary things behind her windows, so it makes sense that Apple would want no one to look inside her house because she is, in fact, Maleficent. Yep, it's true, it's happening. Maleficent in Animal Crossing. I hope you enjoyed this video of me turning my Animal Crossing villagers' houses into Disney princess-inspired castles and living areas. I thought it was really fun, and I hope you enjoyed it. Again, make sure to check out Disney Emoji Blitz, the description. You can check out my video right now. There's a link to download the game using my link if you reach level 10 and you tweet me on Twitter a screenshot of you reaching level 10. You can have a chance of winning a Nintendo gift card. So, thanks for watching. I'll see you in my next video. Goodbye.